have a couple of friends who are in the media sector. Recently, because of one of them, I decided that we should turn part of Beginner's Date Guide into a new section, okay? Because it's got some beautiful news out there. Uh, and it happened that he was at a birthday party of a friend who works in the soldier barracks, and to cover that story, we wrote the news, published it. The friend shared it on his WhatsApp status. And then a soldier friend who has a band, not a soldier band, it's a gospel band, like what we did, and asked my journalist friend to get him the same kind of story. So I was like, okay, now that they are a band and it is not like an event that they have organized, we cannot do a story for them just like that. We need to create a flyer for them to promote them and publish them on our website and beginnersdati.com, and also share them on our social platforms whilst they can do the same, okay, on their various platforms. So I came out with the idea that okay, let's do this, and it went well with my friend and his soldier friend. So we decided to create this beautiful banner flyer, this beautiful flyer for the band. I like the flyer. It's simple and it's clean. I like the color combination. That is to me. I don't know how you also see it out there, but I just happen to like the whole stuff, and I feel like okay, let me share this with you how I came about putting up this design. So let's get right to it. Our flyer size is going to be 5.5 inches, and our unit is going to be in inches anyway. So you're going to have 5.5 inches, and this is going to be 8.5 inches. I'm going to enter to have this. I'm going to double click on my rectangle tool to have this shape, and I'm going straight away to my pen tool, clicking on the freehand tool to drop down this menu, have my pen tool, and I'm going to create a shape here. Spacebar to deselect my tool. I'm going to have something like this. I'm going to click on this color and drag this all the way here. Go back to my rectangle tool, click. I want to draw a shape here. Click on the select a pick tool to deselect. I'm going to select this shape, the other shape, drag this all the way here. Then I have a color. I'll select it and right click on color none to remove the outline color. Then I want to insert my images, so I have some images that they have sent for the work, and these are the images that they have sent. This one is not part of it. These are the images, so I'm going to pick this. I think I work with this one and this one. This is also cool, but I didn't work with this. Let me copy this quickly. These are the images we are going to work with, and this one goes to the top. I'm going to make sure I resize this, make it a lot bigger. And I'm going to select it, have my shape tool, click on my shape tool, and crop certain parts out like this. Move to the top, crop this part out. That'll be okay. And I'm going to hold the control key down and page down because I want it this way. Now okay, instead of that, let me undo and rather go this way, so I can just undo, and let's go this way. Right, instead of doing that, I'm going to create a shape here just to take this form that I can power clip it. For those of you who don't know how to power clip, this will be your advantage. I'm going to select this shape and go to object, move my mouse pointer to power clip and click on place inside frame, and I'm just going to click in the middle of this. Then I have this. Okay, that's beautiful. That's cool, right? And the next thing I want to do is I already have the name here. This is the name of the band, Chariots of Praise Evangelic Ministry, and I'm going to bring this thing right here, but I'll change the case, make sure it's up. That's good. And they are a gospel band, and they insisted having the name as gospel band here because they want everybody to know they are a gospel band. I'm going to give it a white color for now. Get back to that. And these are the programs that you can call them for. And I'm going to change this thing also white for now. Make sure this is up there. And this will be their contact, and this is going to be real life contact, so you can really call them if you want them to be on your show. You can call them and they will be there. Let me highlight and make sure these things are also up here. That's great. This is going to be white and white. Sorry, let me just make all these things highlight, make them white for now. I'll get back to that. We'll be changing the colors. I have something else. Click on my pen tool. I want to draw a shape here. Click here, move the mouse pointer somewhere here, click, hold the shift key down once you get a straight line, click, and here, then I'll move the mouse pointer all the way to the start point, the starting node, and just click to close it. And I want this image to be inside here, so I'm going to select this, then move to objects, power clip, and place right inside it. Then I'm going to edit, make sure this is bigger than it is, and I want this woman to actually show. I like the style there. This is a show that they have performed previously, I guess, and some people are really enjoying their show, so you should try to call them. I tell you, they'll give you the best. I haven't listened to them yet, but I know this guy should be coming from the Soldier band, and there's no way they'll give you anything less than what soldiers do. I'll right click to remove the black outline, and I'm going to Control D to duplicate this because I want to have the same thing here on the right side. And I'm going to, I think, should it be mirror horizontally? Let me click, and that's exactly what I think I want. Move this downwards. I'll use the mouse to control this a bit. Let me see, are we okay? Let me bring it down a bit. So I'm going to double click, click on this and click on edit. Okay, finish for now. I'm going to cut this. Okay, I'll cut this, click on it and click on edit and paste. Then I'm going to remove this one, just press delete and move it right here, this picture right here. Let me make sure I position this. I want it to go this way. Click on finish, and there we go. We just power clip that as well. It's beautiful, right? I'll get rid of this because we are done with this. We know our colors. It's going to be nice, and I'm going to change this thing to the font. It's going to be this one, I guess. I don't know for sure. Let me make it a bit bigger. People could know it's a gospel band, so they don't come and you expect them to sing Shaggy. And let me select my text box or the text tool. I'm going to click here and say programs. I'm holding the shift key down that I can have all this in caps at once. And the color I'm going to giving this is going to be this color, and make it bold. Underline this and move it to the top a bit. I can use the arrow here. Good one for now. So I'm going to select this thing and move it almost to the middle. But I want this to be bulleted. As you could see, the other one that we have, the original one, it is bulleted. So I want to bullet this. So I'm going to my shape tool, rectangle tool again. Click square this time. That should be okay. and the color is going to be whatever it is. It's going to be this color, and remove the outline. Okay, let me make the outline as well the same color, and click to make sure. What I'm going to do is to hide all of this and shift F2. If you have been following me for a while now, you know what that is. I'm going to make sure this is quite smaller than it is and move it towards the church. That's good. And I'm going to Control D and bring it all over here, and Control D, Control D. I did that they can just be in the same kind of line. But let me move this one. I can adjust this because if you look at, they are not actually well arranged. This has moved to I. That should be okay. You can take your time and adjust all these things. Kind of working with time. The video doesn't have to be too long unless it gets bored. You get bored and you just want to walk away. You can use your rule and move it to the edge to see if everything is okay. Now, okay, I have to shift this a bit here, and well, I'm gonna say that's okay for me. I already work on the numbers while bringing them. I just copied them from the previous flyer and bringing them here. I also work on this. I just downloaded this from the internet and crop them. That's it. I think we are done, but we're left one major thing. The text here, I want this thing to be capped, so Control A to select all and Shift F3, and I'm going to have the case menu. Then I'm going to select uppercase and click on OK. I have that, and what I want to do, I don't know for sure. I want this want this to be down here. That's going to be okay for me, and I'm going to move it here. Then I'm going to change this font to the font that I used for the previous one. I forgot the name of the font. I think it started with S or something like that, but I'm going to get it as, oh boy, I think this shows up. I installed this font for this particular project. I like the font. I was just looking for a font that cool. Yeah, I think it's Z. It's Z, it's not S. That is ZLab. It's a free font. Just click on that. I'm going to click on this, and if you could see, I select the shape tool. You could see there's a space in it, the line height. I want to close that. If you love this project that we're doing, teaching you how to do video editing and graphic design, you feel like, okay, yeah, I love this, I want to support you guys, please let me know in the comments section and get to help us. Yes, share the videos, like the videos, write some comments. So that is it. We are done. We have our flyer, and my customer is already happy having this flyer. Please, if you are living around and if you live in Ho, even in Accra, I think so, and you think this band will really fit your program, whether it's church, party, wedding, please just hit them up and they will be at your door and perform for you. Thank you.